What's up, y'all? This your boy Julian Harris of the back with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all try to smash this bell, like the top down below. Well, today we will be talking about the greatest moment of WWE this year in 2023. Like I said, WWE. This is very good. Did WWE have a very good year in 2023 this year? We had some returning. We had some great moment returns, uh, promos, best well, best promos, greatest good promo. We had some good promo segments. We got just promo, some great matches. I think that now this year I probably will be this year I probably gonna watch the World Rumble because now I have Peacock on my new TV. So I have a new TV, so I might watch Royal Rumble. Yes, I might do my prediction on it like a couple of days before it come out because it don't come out till January 20 something. So I will do my prediction before a couple of days before it come out or the day before it come out, and I might do my review of it the day after the Royal Rumble. Like I said, I think that this is really gonna be cool to see that because, like I said, I never watched the PLE on Peacock. But like I will say is that I will watch it on Peacock. Because it's my first time watching. Not the first time watching it, but I will have Peacock. So now I have Peacock on the new TV. I can just watch it. Just relax, just watch it. Just have a good time. So I don't have to miss none of the PLE. I can just watch it. But yeah. But anyway, let's get back to it. This is one of I'm gonna say five, my five, my top five WWE this in 2023 moments. It will be segment promos or matches or anything. The first one will be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. He was the 2023 Royal Rumble. It was a good match. I'm not gonna lie. He was number 30. Last year he was out because he had that peck on his arm. I think it was not on his arm, but it was on the peck on his chest or something like that. And he was out for a couple of months. Then he came back to WWE. He came back. He was number 30 in the Royal Rumble. It was really cool to see that. We know that he was gonna win the Royal Rumble. We know that he was gonna be in WrestleMania this year. WrestleMania. This past year WrestleMania 39, when he was gonna go against Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. Not heavyweight, Heavyweight Championship. He had to Cody wanted to finish the story that his father had never won that undisputed WWE Championship. Never won that title. His dad never won that title. Whoops, Dusty Road. R.I.P. Yeah. Even though this past year he had won WrestleMania 39, but we know that next year he is going to like finish his stories, still finish his stories, still go after Roman for that title. Now he only have one belt, and now he have the undisputed heavyweight championship. So he only got one belt, that gold. So yeah. Um, yeah. The next one, the second one will be the second one would be Damian Priest won the was Mr. My bad, with the senior Money in the Bank. Well, you can say Mr. Money in the Bank. At the Money in the Bank, he won. Um, I want to see how it can. I can see how. We want to see how he had to cash in on Steph yet. He's still going after Steph for the world world heavyweight championship. Um, Now we know that the Judgment Day have all the goals. Um, Expect Dominic Mysterio. Dominic lost his North American championship. I want to say 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. Yeah, a week ago. It's a week ago. 2 weeks ago. He lost his championship like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he lost his NXT North American championship against Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee had beat him. So Dominic's not in NXT anymore. He's remained on the main roster. When, but now you only have Ben and Damian and Rhea have the goals. But even though Damian is the tag team undisputed champion, and who knows if he does cash in on Steph next year in WrestleMania 40, that would be interesting because there was a report that Damian Priest was going to cash in before the end of this year. So, so I don't know. We'll have to. Maybe he might cash in next year in WrestleMania. Maybe, but he still got that Money in the Bank briefcase. He was gonna cash in on Steph at Crown Jewel after Steph beat Drew McIntyre, but it didn't turn out that way because it was the second time. It was the second time he was gonna cash in on Steph. The first time he was gonna cash in on Steph when Dominic has the Money in the briefcase, he's gonna give it to Damian. Drew cost Damian for cashing Steph for the money and cashing in on Steph. So he cost that. And then the second time was he was trying to cash in. It happened at Crown Jewel where Damian was trying to cash in on Steph after Steph beat Drew McIntyre. He retained this World Heavyweight Championship. And then Damian came out of nowhere and hit knocked him out. Not knocked him out, but stopped him from getting it, from cashing in. Grabbed Damian Priest and ran off in the crowd, and Damian chased after him. It was funny, but it was cool though. But we all know we might see Damian cash in. We might. Who knows? But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It might happen next year, maybe in WrestleMania 40. It might happen next year. Who knows? Um, what else? Number three. Yeah, number three. Is it number three? Yeah, number three. When LA Knight faced off Bray Wyatt, RIP to Bray. You're you were gone too soon. Um, when LA Knight, I like the promos were back and forth with LA Knight and Bray Wyatt. Their feud was really good. Uh, it was teasing like in Royal Rumble where they had that black pinch, that Mount Dew black pinch match at the Royal Rumble. Uh, it was really cool, but we know that there was a part that Bray Wyatt did had a contract. He wasn't gonna renew his contract and stuff. But it would be cool. But LA Knight. It would be cool if Bray was still in WWE. If he was still alive, he'll probably remain WWE. But he had like type of illness. He had a type of illness that he had, so that's why he was gone for a while. They did tease that him and Bobby Lashley were gonna against each other. They was teasing that. I wish we had that match. If Bray was still alive, he returned, but who knows? I don't know, but R.I.P. to Bray. But the LA Knight and Bray feud was good. Now LA Knight is over. He's over. He won the battle royal, the 8-man, not 8-man, but he won the man battle royal at SummerSlam. He got a chance to team up with John Cena to go against Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa at Fastlane. He went face to face with Roman, and went against him for the undisputed heavyweight championship. And LA Knight, he's still going after the bloodline, even though he lost. He's still going after the bloodline. He's still going after Roman and the bloodline. So they're kind of like, But anyway, I like the LA Knight Bray Wyatt feud. It's really good. It was really cool. LA Knight did, I think it was like a couple of months ago, LA Knight did pay the tribute to Bray Wyatt about about him and stuff like that. It was really cool because they did Bray Wyatt last match. His last match was against LA Knight at the Royal Rumble. So that was Bray Wyatt's last match. So wish we would have him. I wish we would see him do more things in WWE. Hopefully he would probably go up against Bobby Lashley. That would probably be cool. But hey, R.I.P. to Bray. You were the legend. Next up is number four was Jay Uso turned on Roman Reigns. Jay Uso turned on Roman Reigns. It was a good match. I mean, not a good match. It was a good segment where 3 years Jay been abused by his own cousin Roman for 3 years. He's been abused for 3 years. Like Roman was like disrespecting him and stuff like that. Didn't give him respect or anything. Jay actually quit it. He betrayed Roman. But even though Jimmy told Jay that you should have did this a long time ago, it was 3 years. So yeah, the loud popped where Jay Uso super kid Roman, where him and Jimmy was face to face when they was talking. Jay was talking to Jimmy and stuff like that. Where we know that Roman wanted to break up the Usos, so Jay can stay in the bloodline, because Jay Uso was the White Hand Man. He was the White Hand Man main event, Jay Uso. And he's not a White Hand Man anymore, but he's still the main event, Jay Uso. Even on Monday Night Raw, they still call him the main event, Jay Uso. He still say the yeet. Whenever time his music comes on and stuff, he do this. The whole crowd do it with him. It's really cool. Jay Uso is over. We know that we're going to get next year. We also going to get. We probably might get Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania 40. So there'll be like a brother versus brother, twin brother versus twin brother. Like I said, yeah, Jay Uso, Super Kid Roman. Even though Jay Uso didn't like how Roman was disrespecting Jimmy, so we know that Roman doesn't respect anybody. All he care about himself in that championship. So that's why Jay left the bloodline. But even though we did have that when him and Jimmy teamed up against Roman and Solo in the Bloodline Civil War at the Money in the Bank, that was a good match. The Bloodline Civil War match was good. And then after that, couple days after Money in the Bank, where the Usos was putting Roman in trial and stuff like that. Like the moments that Roman had did for 3 years, when he was abusing his cousins. He was abusing his cousins, and he was like disrespecting them and stuff. But Jimmy and Solo put Jimmy to the hospital. Jay wanted to challenge Roman for the WWE Championship title at SummerSlam, which we did have that tribal combat and stuff. A lot of people was thinking that Jay was gonna win this match. He was gonna be the new tribal chief. But then Jimmy cost Jay for winning this match. He betrayed Jay, and it was kind of messed up. But I mean, now Jimmy still say that he had nothing to do. Not nothing to do with the bloodline, stuff like that. But he's back in the bloodline. It's kind of confusing now. But hey, what I gotta say. But yeah, Jay is over. He's one of the top baby faces in WWE right now. So he's on Monday Night Raw. He's still dealing with. He's still a target. He's still Drew McIntyre target, where Drew McIntyre still going after Jay. After what Jay did when he was still in the bloodline. So, now Jay's Monday Night Raw. He's the main event. He's solo. He doing his own thing. with no help or anything. It's kind of cool. But yeah. One more and not least, number 5 is when Sami Zayn. Last one and not least was last one and not least when when uh when Sami Zayn went against Roman Reigns at this year Elimination Chamber. It was a good match. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good match. Um, we know that Sami Zayn betrayed Roman before Jay and Jimmy betrayed Roman stuff. That's in the Royal Rumble where Roman trying Roman was saying trying to force Sami to hit Kevin Owens with a chair, like in his career. And like in this man's career, Sami refused not to. Then he hit Roman with a chair on his back. He betrayed Roman and the bloodline. So now Jay was kind of upset. He was upset. He was he was sad that Sami betrayed the family. Even though Jay couldn't do what Sami could did, but already did. But it was a good thing where Sami was going after the bloodline. He was going after Roman for the title and everything. It's kind of like the bloodline story. What before Sami was in it, it was kind of like it was kind of like But then when Sami came along, it was kind of like, let's see how it works. Even though Jay didn't like Sami being the bloodline, it was a couple of months when Sami tried to approve to Roman where he belonged to his family. He wanted to do better. So now look at Sami. Sami is now, we know Sami has been injured, so he been injured now by Drew McIntyre. But before that, he was teaming up with Kevin Owens to go against the Usos. They beat the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 39, Night 1. It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. But at the same time, Sami Zayn had the best career in WWE. This dude been doing his thing this year. Like, we know Sami need a break and everything. He's been out. He got injured by Drew McIntyre. This dude need to relax. He had a credible. Sami had a credible year. Like, he had a credible year. He was in the bloodline. He betrayed the bloodline, teaming up with Kevin Owens to go against the Usos. They beat the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 39. It was cool. It was cool. But now it's kind of like it's cool now. Yeah. Hopefully next year, WWE 2024, I hope we can look forward to it with some good matches, stuff like that. We know people from NXT is coming to the main roster, like Raw, SmackDown. um, you know, to build up the future in the future in WWE. Now we know that WWE and UFC is working together. You know, they're both combining. It's called TKO. So this is really kind of cool. Um, yeah. So can't look. I'm looking forward for WWE in 2024 to see how they go for it. We know that this is a Royal Rumble season. I know Monday Night Raw is they're supposed to have an episode on Christmas. They're having like a Christmas episode on Raw next week on Christmas Day. So that's how you know. But yeah. What are y'all let me know. Comment down below what is y'all top 5 WWE moments. It could be like I said, it could be promo segment, it could be the matches. What is your it could be the WWE matches. Anything. Uh anything. But yeah guys. Like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.